What's going on, everybody? The Nimble Noob here, and today I'm playing a little bit of what is it called? Combat training, basically, just fighting AI bots. I was testing out sniper rifles, trying to quickscope, and as you guys are gonna see, I should probably never ever quickscope in my entire life. Anyway. Wanted to talk about a topic on this video. Mainly that's probably what I'll be doing in most of my gameplays, is doing topics or whatever. If I keep looking down, it's because I've got a little script here. So that's what's going on. Oh yeah, I started this match off so terribly. So the topic for today is going to be mistakes, and I figured what better way to talk about mistakes than in a commentary video, and especially one where I make so many mistakes playing the game. Like, oh, terrible shot. I mean, I got it, but it was bad. So what's the big deal with mistakes? I've never really understood why, like, most, a lot of video game commentators that I watch, they have like these fluid, just really perfect videos, where there's no or there's no, oh fuck, like I gotta do that again. Like there's nothing like that, and it just always baffled me watching it, because I was kind of like, it doesn't give me the connectability with that person that I would like, which I think is important in this kind of community. You need to be able to connect with your audience and have your audience connect back with you and all that sort of stuff. And I think mistakes are a perfect way to do that, because everybody makes mistakes. Not everyone is gonna do everything right every single time that they do it, and everyone knows that. Everyone knows that the other person isn't perfect, even though they're kind of idolized in this YouTube presence, or if you make music, or you do live shows or something like that. If you try and make everything so perfect every time, you lose a little bit of that that appeal to the audience, I feel like. And also, mistakes are they're a really big learning opportunity. You're able to look back and say, oh well, I did this wrong, and maybe I can go back and tweak that a little bit, or maybe I don't say that there, but I can move that to like the end of the video, or apply it to anything else. Maybe I don't cook the onions first, I cook the beef first, who knows. But you're able to look back and say, oh, I can always do something better, and then the next time you do it, you'll do it a little bit better, but maybe you'll still make mistakes, or maybe you'll get it down perfect. But the point is, you would have never gotten it perfect if it weren't for all the mistakes that you made earlier. So I've just never really understood why making mistakes in like YouTube videos and stuff was never like, it was such a big deal. Like, you weren't supposed to do that. Although some channels do blooper reels and stuff, which is cool and all, but for me, I just feel like, why not include everything in the video, and then you have this really true to yourself content, like there's I don't think there's anything wrong with showing a few hiccups, and but if I will say that if you do find yourself making lots of mistakes in a video, and the video ends up being drawn out and really unwatchable for the most part, then maybe you should go back to the drawing board a little bit. Maybe you should make some edits, do a few cuts. That was a nice shot. I like that shot. Anyway, I'm getting a call from Michigan. Anyways, so yeah, I just think it's a really good idea to kind of be a little bit more personable and show that it is okay to make mistakes, I guess. So, nonetheless, that's pretty much it for the topic of mistakes. In this gameplay video, you can see that I'm really not that good at quickscoping. I'm really terrible. This is against regular bots, mind you, and I'm just getting my ass handed to me. I do better than this in public matches, but I also don't try and snipe the whole time. I'm not particularly good at multiplayer. I'm average, I would say. I think my KD is barely above a 1. But I also have been still trying to get the hang of Black Ops 3. They changed a lot and they kept a lot the same, but the changes make it entirely new. Entirely new. And it's something I'm still trying to get my head around and you know, learn how to counteract like the jumping and the wall running, or how to incorporate it into what I do, because as of right now I've maybe ran on a wall in the multiplayer like 5 times. Like, so I'm definitely playing it a little bit more old school, and I think that's part of the reason why I don't do as well, because I don't utilize a lot of the new features, whereas other people will utilize those. And that, again, you know, that goes around to like, that's a mistake that I make, and I have to consciously make it. I wish that had been a collateral. I have to consciously make an effort to kind of correct that, and you know, even if I'm just running on like one wall a game and it gets me 1 extra kill, that's 1 more kill than I would have gotten before. So it's always something that I need to like keep in mind. There's what, like a minute left in this video. I think this would be a good time to kind of cut the video off and just let the gameplay play out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. My first video did pretty well to only have like 3 subscribers, like 160 some views in the first day. So I really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Maybe share the video too if you liked it. And I will put my Twitch and my Twitter accounts in the description box below. Be sure to follow those to stay up to date on all my live streams and stuff. And I guess that I will see you guys very soon. I'll be streaming later on today, so be sure to check that out. Bye.
Nomad KIA. Ain't no place they could hide from me.